It is. Call this meeting of Moberly City Council to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Brubaker,
Yes.
Lucas,
Here.
Jeffrey,
Here.
Kaiser, Kimmons.
Okay, if there's anyone here tonight that would like to address the council, please fill out the green card that's located in the foyer and present it to the clerk. You'll have 4 minutes to address the council at the appropriate part of the meeting. Regarding the agenda, you should have received a copy of the agenda in your packets. Are there any corrections or changes to tonight's agenda? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is approved. Also, with the minutes, you should have received the minutes from the last 2 meetings in your packets. Are there any changes or corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. Recognition of visitors, Mr. Bukowski. Do you have any tonight?
No visitors, Mr. Mayor.
No? Okay. Next is communication requests, informational items.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we received a request from the Moberly Area Council of the Arts for closure of 4th Street for their Phobia Film Festival on October 25th and 26th.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the request?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The request is accepted.
We have another request from Nikki Sondeker to host the annual Unfinished Pieces 5K on April 13th, 2024. This is the same route as last year, and PD has reviewed the route.
Okay, any discussion? Is there a motion to accept this request?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Request is accepted.
Mr. Mayor, we have another request from the Randolph County Health Department to hang a banner on the Rollins Street overpass to help promote the farmer's market during the farmer's market season.
Okay, any discussion? Mr. Jeffrey.
Only conflict I can see is that would be up during railroad days. So then what do we do?
We've noticed there's going to be a situation where they'll have to take it up and down for a couple of different events in there, because there's been some approved banners for multiple events that run concurrently. So we'll be in communication with the health department that there may be some times they'll have to take it up and down.
So I'm assuming that would be part of the agreement that they will take it down.
Yes.
Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept this request?
So move.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? This request is accepted. Under public hearing and receipt of bids, I have items 5 through 8 on your agenda. These are all receipt of bids for, first one is receipt of bid of 2024 Reclamite and restorative street improvements. Next is the new heater at Oakland Cemetery. Then we have the Lakeshore projects, number 7. Number 8 is the east canopy on the Depot Park Museum. These items were all discussed at the last work session and moved forward for approval. Is there any discussion on any of these?
I had one, Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead, Mr. Lucas.
On number 5, on the 2024 Reclamate and Restorative Street Improvements for Tom, I noticed that just the lack of bids that were there, just one bid and one out-of-state bidder. Are we advertising these in a way that everyone is seeing them, or can you maybe elaborate a little bit on that?
Sure. The Reclamite is a proprietary product, and so they're the only ones that are licensed in this region, so to
Gotcha.
have that. So unlike we'll get like a lot of products or several usually bids on like microsurface and asphalt, things like that.
Sure.
That's why that one.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you.
Other discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the 4 bids?
So move.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bids are accepted. We have a consent agenda tonight. Are there any items on the consent agenda that anyone would like to remove for discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to read the consent agenda?
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a motion second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Will the clerk read the consent agenda by title one time?
Bill number R-1609, a resolution of the City of Moberly, Missouri adopting a non-discrimination policy to supplement the 2019 City of Moberly, Missouri Personnel Policies and Procedure Manual. Bill number R-1610, a resolution accepting bids and authorizing contracting for the 2024 street improvement CRF and Reclamite projects. Bill number R-1611, a resolution accepting the bid of Smith Heating and Cooling and authorizing the purchase of a Modine hanging heater for the cemetery department. Bill number R-1612, a resolution authorizing participation in the Missouri Highway Safety Program and a grant application for DWI enforcement. Bill number R-1613, a resolution authorizing the purchase of 2 mowers for the Parks and Recreation Department. Bill number R-1614, a resolution accepting the bid of J.T. Holman Construction LLC and authorizing contracting for the Rothwell Park Lakeshore project. And Bill number R-1615, a resolution accepting the bid of and authorizing contracting with Professional Metal Fabricators LLC for East Canopy roofing replacement of the Depot Park Museum.
Okay, any further discussion on any of these items? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda items are approved. Next, under ordinances and resolutions, number 16.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 824 West Coat Street within the city of Moberly. Has to be read twice for consideration.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
A motion is second. All those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 824 West Coat Street within the city of Moberly, which required nuisance abatement by the city of Moberly pursuant to Article 1 and Article 2 of Chapter 26 of the Moberly City Code, certifying the cost of abatement and directing the city clerk pursuant to Section 26-2 and Section 26-6 to cause a special tax bill to be issued thereon.
Okay, any further discussion? Second reading, please.
An ordinance accepting and approving the report of the Director of Community Development relative to 824 West Coat Street within the city of Moberly, which required nuisance abatement by the city of Moberly pursuant to Article 1 and Article 2 of Chapter 26 of the Moberly City Code, certifying the cost of abatement and directing the city clerk pursuant to Section 26-2 and Section 26-6 to cause a special tax bill to be issued thereon.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Jeffrey,
Yes.
Kaiser,
Yes.
Kimmons,
Yes.
Ordinance is passed. Next is number 17.
Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance accepting easements for the Urbandale pillars and ask for them to be read twice for consideration.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor for the reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance accepting easements for the Urbandale Pillars.
Any discussion? Hearing none, second reading.
An ordinance accepting easements for the Urbandale Pillars.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Ordinance is passed. Number 18.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution accepting the bid of Christensen Contractors, Construction Company, authorizing rock installation of the amphitheater parking lot and ratifying the acceptance of the proposal by the city manager. I ask it be read once for consideration and passage.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second?
We have a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution accepting the bid of Christensen Construction Company, authorizing rock installation of the amphitheater parking lot and ratifying the acceptance of the proposal by the city manager.
Okay, any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution passes. Number 19.
That's me. Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly, Missouri to pay expenses due between February 29th, 2024 and March 14th, 2024 in the amount of $453,067.82. I ask that be read once for consideration of passage.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second?
We have a motion second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly, Missouri to pay expenses due between February 29th, 2024 and March 14th, 2024 in the amount of $453,067.82.
Okay, I hereby certify that there is sufficient money standing to the credit of the city of Moberly, Missouri, unappropriated in the funds identified in this resolution to meet the requirements of this resolution. City Treasurer Matthew P. Douglas. Any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution passes. Next, we have the official reports, the monthly department head reports were in your packets. Are there any questions for any of the department heads? Mr. Kimmons.
Mr. Wilson, I just wanted to thank you for your efforts on finding those water meters and in the process of replacing them. I appreciate that effort.
Mr. Lucas.
I had two of them. One was regarding the wayfinding signage. When do we anticipate seeing results on that as far as the bidding process of the signs and actually seeing the signs?
Well, like you said, we just got, the numbers you see right here are estimates based on their experience, and so we are trying to get some real world numbers. We want to see, kind of get a feel for how far, did we want to try for doing a one set area or do all of it at one shot? So that's what we're kind of moving forward with, and we've also asked some local vendors to kind of give us not bids, but just what they, if they thought these numbers were kind of in line with what they would see as far as projections, so we could kind of get some more further estimates. But I'm hoping to actually bid them out in probably the next 30 days or so.
Oh, good.
And then, see some results this summer. Maybe if the timing just depends on what contractor gets it and their availability.
Good, good. And the next question I had was for Steve, and I was wondering if you could just kind of give us a quick progress report on where we were at on the lagoon. Things have obviously improved significantly, but I know that there's still a lot of people out there that just kind of wonder where we're at. If you could just kind of give us a quick little update, I would appreciate that.
We are in pretty good shape. I went by there actually right before this started, and the odor seems to be getting much better.
Much better.
We've had 3 consecutive tests by the DNR, and odor tests, and we've passed those. You know, they're still getting some calls, but we've passed 3 of those in a row. So over the last 6 weeks, we haven't had any violations on those. So going all the way back to the first part of January. But we've drained it, and then we let it fill about halfway back up, and then drained it again. Essentially, just flushed it, and then it's about 3/4 full now. There's a good amount of grease that has floated to the top, so I actually contacted Ace Pipe Cleaning today and told them to get us on their schedule to come back to skim what's off the top and cross our fingers, and hopefully we'll be pretty close.
Fantastic.
Our mixers that we're buying, they'll be here. It's the first part of April, so they'll be installed the first part of April, and then we'll put a chemical dioxide, 1 dose of that in there when those mixers get placed, and hopefully we'll be in good shape. So
Our friends in
time
Meadowbrook will
time
love.
will tell, but we are improving.
Absolutely. Good. Well, thank you very much for your hard work.
Thank you. Any other questions?
one.
Mr. Jeffrey?
This is under Mr. Bach, your department, and this is under the park superintendent's report. And he's talking about taking down Christmas tree framework and such at the Fennel. And the last paragraph says, also the sleigh, reindeer, and lighted train display were moved onto the concrete pad for future owners to pick up. Can you explain what that is? I thought the chamber bought the sleigh.
No, that was part of Light Up Moberly's previous decorations at Depot Park. And so they were stored at a private location prior to being located at the Fennel. And that private location is no longer available. Our storage is more than maxed out in our department. And so essentially someone who is a volunteer with Light Up Moberly is working on finding private storage again for those items.
So who would the future owner be?
That's terminology difference. It's not a city-owned decoration. It's just finding alternative private storage.
Thank you.
Okay, other questions? That's it? You guys are getting off easy tonight.
I know.
Okay, anything else to come before the council? If there's anyone here to address the council, please step forward, present your card to the clerk, and state your name and address for the record. You will have 4 minutes to address the council.
Good afternoon,
Do you have the green card filled out?
She's already
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. What's your name, please?
My name is Michael J. Kiesler. We were prepared tonight to discuss the short-term rental at 800 Gilman, but apparently that application has been suspended temporarily. And we're wanting to know, how are we going to be notified when it's back on the agenda?
Okay, well, we always publish ahead of time our council meetings, and we have council meetings on the first Monday, usually the first and third Monday of the months, unless there's a holiday.
Well, this afternoon is when we found out that the application had been temporarily suspended, so that was why I was questioning.
Yeah,
I have a question. I don't remember seeing the wording that it was temporary. I understood that the owners withdrew the application due to the concern of the neighborhood.
They did withdraw their application. They could move forward with it again if they chose to do so, but that is not their intent at this time.
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to address the council tonight? If not, hearing none, I will ask for a motion to adjourn to the work session, followed by a closed session to discuss the status of legal, real estate, personnel, and negotiated contract matters.
So moved.
Have a motion. Is there a second?
Second?
Second. We have a motion second. Roll call, please.
Brubaker,
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Okay, we're adjourned from the regular session, and now we will go into start up the work session tonight. Very first one I have is Mr. Bach. You're up first there. Request from Greg Carroll.
That's the Independence Day 5K. They've been doing it for decades, same route, same benefit in terms of the local cross-country group. So they usually start registration at 7 a.m. that day. They're pre-registration as well, but same day registration at 7, race starts at 8:30. And it's always well-run and easy to have out there in Rothwell.
Okay. Any discussion? If not, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this forward to the next council meeting. Number 2, purchase of 3 Ferris mowers. Mr. Bach.
So this is what we discussed at the last meeting, that these would be coming. We were working on the staff level, verifying whether our staff preferred Gravely or Ferris. Historically, Ferris is a much more comfortable ride on the rugged terrain at Rothwell. Why we didn't go with them the last round, without getting deep into it, is concerns in terms of the dealer and the maintenance at that time. We don't have those concerns with McEwen going forward, and that is their very strong preference in terms of our staff, because they are a much more comfortable ride when you're out there 6 to 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday on that rough terrain. Folks will take a beating if you don't get the right mower. So.
I had a question for you. I have a feeling I've probably asked this before, so I apologize in advance, but what's the life expectancy of these mowers? Seem like we buy a lot of mowers.
Yeah, the mowers we have now are 5 or 6 years old. So the short answer is it depends, because if you're mowing Shepherd Field, for example, you're not putting the hours on it. You are if you're running 30 to 40 hours a week on each mower at Rothwell. So we try to do about a 5 to 6 year cycle on our Rothwell Park mowers and our athletic complex mowers.
I guess my next question would be, how many mowers do you have?
3 at the park and 2 at the complex in terms of the 0 turns.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Number 3, consideration of appointment to the Historic Preservation Commission. Michael.
Mr. Mayor, we have 2 openings on the Historic Preservation Commission. Mr. Doug Sharp elected to not be reappointed, and Carolee Hazlett did pass away. So we advertised and received applications from Jane Lober, Nora Monek, and Ann Jansen.
Okay.
Those applications are in your
Just so
packet.
you know, that's Nora Monk, is how she pronounces her name. But it's nice to see 3 people stepping up, volunteering.
Yeah.
Any questions? Are you okay moving this one forward?
You only moved 2.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
You'll select 2 to move forward.
Oh, I was thinking we voted on that next time.
I propose Jane Lober and Nora Mock.
You look like
I
you're
don't
gonna
think
say
we
something.
vote, so there's
No,
no second.
I'm just proposing to move those 2
I
forward.
agree. I would move that forward too.
Okay, we'll move those forward to the next city council meeting. Number 4, consideration of 2 appointments to the Tourism Advisory Commission.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we have some openings on the Tourism Advisory Commission as well. Janie Riley has elected to step off. Ryan Blackwell has also stepped off. Sarah Graff was the representative for the Chamber of Commerce. She has stepped off. They are suggesting Mike Skubik to take her place on the board. And we did receive 1 applicant, Christina Wright, who's the superintendent of the school district, to serve on the tourism board. We would still have 1 opening we'd be advertising for as well.
Okay. Any discussion? Are you okay moving this one forward?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna move this one forward to the next council meeting. Number 5 is a cooperative agreement for car cruises. Michael?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this is a agreement basically allowing the Moberly Community Betterment to utilize the Fennel and comping the Fennel rental fee. So the CID is paying for the costs of the car cruise, but this is allowing that partnership to move forward with the Fennel project, or Fennel facility.
Okay. Any questions? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Number 6, a resolution approving socket to provide fiber optic line to the Dameron Street radio tower. Chief Link.
So we recently approved socket to provide fiber optic change over to our existing water tower position. As we move forward with getting the new tower location operational, it's going to require another fiber line to that from dispatch to it. So we're going to require 2 lines, one for each tower. We'll keep the water tower location as our backup in case the main tower fails. So we want to keep that socket fiber line in place, and we're going to need a second one for the new tower as we switch to that. Price is the same for both of them, and since we'd already done all the bid work and looking for the first socket line, we didn't bother doing it again. We know AT&T is not changing. So we request permission to have a second line.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, are you okay moving this one forward?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to move this to the next city council meeting. Number 7, we have a resolution. Tom.
Two applications there, 7 and 8. They're for different phases. We currently have a first phase of North Morley sidewalks approved and in works. Then that would be to take the sidewalks across Highway 24 and down the east side to, well, about the old Allen Street, or Allen, I'm sorry, where, is there a diagram? Okay. So the red piece up there at the very top is what we have approved right now. And then the next piece we're proposing with the blue section there, and then the green section will be the third phase that we're trying to apply for. We don't think, we could be successful on both, but there's enough funding out there. I think it's worthwhile we apply for both at this time, and our match on those would each be $150,000 for the different phases, and that would be out of the Transportation Trust Fund if approved.
Are those, so that's on the east side, right?
Yes, the west side was all completed. The yellow was all completed with the STPU money and
Right.
cost share.
I guess I'd be looking at the green portion maybe. Is any of that already has sidewalks?
Yes.
So we would just replacing,
purple,
upgrading?
yeah, all the purple, the green, and some of the blue all has some sidewalks that kind of start hit and miss as it starts to get up into the blue, but there are none of them ADA, and they are all the side slopes and broken up. So
Okay.
it's hit and miss. This would bring them all up to ADA standards.
Any discussion? So we were discussing 7 and 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, are you okay moving both of those forward? Okay, we'll show that we're gonna move 7 and 8 forward to the next city council meeting. And then we have number 9, Steve.
This is a contract with DSS to replace the liner for the digester system at the wastewater treatment facility. I think it's been on the docket for a while. They went up for sealed bids last fall and nobody bid on it. So we talked to Randall and the state and just sole sourced it. DSS bid on it and they're going to start the project. As soon as they're done with the North Morley water line, they'll start on it. So I would say probably June when they'll begin.
Okay,
And the original budget was for $350,000 for that. It was about $157 and some change. So they came in last. So it's a significant difference. There could be some added costs. Engineer let me know that when they do pull all the concrete out, the subsurface is in too bad a shape, and they might have to bring in some extra fill or something and take more out. It's still going to be a significant savings from what we thought it was going to be.
okay, any discussion? Mr. Lucas?
Maybe I'm not understanding 100%, but you said no one had bid on it whatsoever, but then they came back and wanted to.
No, yeah, we reached out to them. Yeah, we couldn't. Nobody turned in any sealed bids for us.
I see.
They
I
were
see.
doing a couple other projects, so we just asked a couple different companies if they would be interested in it.
And at that point, they agreed.
Yeah, so I said they put in some numbers for it.
Any other discussion? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll show that this one will be moved forward to the next city council meeting. And then we have number 10, Steve.
We were recently did some work at the Seven Bridges lift station. They were replacing some railing and some stuff down in it, and they found a couple of the impellers were broke on one of the pump stations. So they had to take that pump out of service. So this is more of an emergency fix to get that back into service as quick as possible.
Okay, any questions? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll show that we're gonna move this one forward to the next city council meeting. Thank you, Steve. Is there anything else to come before the work session? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to adjourn the work session.
So move.
Got a motion, is there a second?
Second?
All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.